Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you everyone? Welcome back grade 4. Today we're going to continue what we started before in this lesson 11.2. So let's open your book, page 609. This class will start in 2 minutes. Hurry up please. Okay guys, let's start. We're going to take the attendance at the end of this session. Okay guys? So let's start. Okay, let me remind you about the first one. How can we get the measure of any angle by knowing the fraction of this angle according to the circle, of course? So find the measure of the angle. So this angle represents third of a circle. So how can we get the measure of angle represent third of the circle? Okay, before we start, let me remind you about something. To get the measure of any angle, so you need by using this fraction, not by using a protractor, not by using this tool, Ali Nabil Miseri. Okay, so we're gonna use this later, inshallah. Okay, but today we're gonna use a fraction to get the measure of angle. Okay, so let me remind you about this. As we studied before, we have some fraction to represent an angle. So we have this third an angle, so third term. How can we write it with degrees? So if you want to write any number or any angle with degrees, so you have to get a fraction with 360 as a denominator. Okay, so let me write it for you. We have 1 over 3, that's our fraction, right? And you have to get the equivalent fraction for 1 over 3 with 360 in the denominator. Okay, so let me try it with 360. Okay, so that's the first step. You have to convert this fraction into another fraction, an equivalent fraction, of course, with 360 in the denominator. Okay, now let me ask you a question. We have 3 here. How can we get 36 from 3? Forget about the 0 for now. We're gonna put it later, but 3 here, how can we get 36 from 3? So we're gonna multiply here by 12 to get 36 from 3. So we're gonna multiply by 12. After that, don't forget to put the 0 because we have 0 left over here. So it will be 0 here. So 3 multiplied by 120 equals 360. And as we all know, if you want to multiply down with 360 or 120, you have to multiply by that same number up. So we're going to multiply by 120 up here. So as we all know, 1 multiplied by any number equals the same number. So 1 multiplied by 120 equals 120. So now we have here 120 over 360. Now we can write it with degrees. And we all know that the degree is the unit of measuring angles. So all we have to do here, we're gonna write the upper part, which is the numerator. If we have the denominator 360, so we're gonna write 120 here, and don't forget to put a small circle here on the top corner, and that circle is the unit of measuring angles, and it's called degree. So we have 120 degrees. So 1/3 of a circle equal 120 degrees. So again, you have to understand it. Hossein Kamal, stop playing or I'll stop your video. Okay, again, if you want to write any fraction with degrees, so you have to get an equivalent fraction for it with 360 in the denominator. Okay, so let me try the next one, number 2. Tell the measure of the angle in degrees. Okay, who can help here? Okay, let me ask Ali Nabil Miseri.
Yeah. Okay, number 2.
Yes, so we have here the fraction is 45 over 360. So we have already 360 in the denominator, right?
Yeah.
So it's ready for us, right?
Yes.
So all we have to do, we're gonna take the upper part, the 44, and we're gonna write it here. And don't forget to write the small circle on the top corner of it, which is the gray. So it will be 45 degrees. Right, Ali?
Yeah.
So just if you see the denominator is 360, so just write the number up with a small circle on the top of it.
Yeah.
It will be 45 degrees. Just if you have 360 in the denominator. But if we don't have it, let's see with number 3. I think Fahd will help me. Thank you, Ali Nabil.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Fahd, we have 1 over 12 here, and we need to write it with degrees. Can we write it like that? We have 1 over 12. Can we write it like that?
No.
No, because you have to get 360 in the denominator. So can you convert it to 360 with denominator 360?
Okay. Right. 360. We gonna multiply by 3. We're gonna multiply by 3, so
Yeah,
it's
to
be
get 360
36.
or to get 36 from 12, so you have to multiply by 3. So here,
And then
don't
we're
forget to put the
gonna
zero.
put the 0.
Yeah, great. So it will be 30. Then,
So when we multiply it, it's we multiply with the.
your voice is lagging, Fahd.
We multiply it down and up.
Okay, so it will be 30 up, right?
Yes.
So that's our fraction. Now we have 360 as denominator. So now we can write it directly with degrees. So what is the angle here?
The circle.
Yeah, it will be 30. And don't forget to put the degree sign. So it will be 30 degrees. Thank you so much, Fahd. Okay, the next one. I think Hamad Khalid can help with number 4.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, tell the measure of the angle in degrees. So we have one full turn, 360 over 360.
Yeah,
Do we have 360 in the denominator?
Yeah, we have the same.
So the denominator is 360. So all we have to do, we're gonna take the numerator and put it here.
I put it right here, but it's actually the same as the denominator.
Yeah, excellent. So don't forget to put the small circle on the top corner of it.
We put the numerator, and we put sometimes the numerator is like 1 over 10 or 1 over 12. We don't put 1. We put we guess the number.
Yeah, so you have to get a fraction, an equivalent fraction with 360 in the denominator, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, man. Mute yourself, please. Okay, the next one, Faisal Al-Umari.
Yes.
Okay, Faisal, we have here 1 over 10, and we need to get the measure of this angle in degrees. But do we have 360 in the denominator here?
No.
No, so you should get 360 in the denominator. How can we make it?
We're gonna multiply 10 by 36.
Yeah, so 10 multiplied by 36 to get 360. As we did down, you have to do the same up. So 1 multiplied by 36 equal what?
36.
36. So that's the answer. After that, it's easy now. It's ready to write it with degrees. All we have to do, we're going to take the upper part, the numerator, 36, right?
Yes.
And don't forget to put the degree sign.
Also.
Yeah. So our answer is 36 degrees. Thank you so much, Faisal Omari. Okay, the next one. What about Hossein Al-Awad?
Okay.
Hossein,
The next.
let me
Yes.
remind you about something to determine or to classify angles, okay? To classify angles, you should know that we have two main angles, right angle and straight angle, okay? The right angle equals 90 degrees, right? The measure of the right angle equals 90 degrees. And the measure of straight angle equals 180 degrees, right?
Yeah, right.
And as we studied before in the first part of this lesson, we have two other angles, right? Acute and obtuse. So,
Yes.
as we
Acute
learned
is
before,
small.
we wrote some
Obtuse.
notes. Did you wrote the notes of the angles?
Yes, I wrote it.
Excellent. So we have the right angle equals 90 degrees, and the acute angle, the acute angle must be between 0 degree and 90 degrees. So it should be greater than 0 and less than 90. That's about acute. So acute angle must be greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. Okay?
Okay.
And what about obtuse? Obtuse should be greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Okay?
Because obtuse is a big line.
Yeah, great. That's good. So now, based on these facts, let's see our angles here. Let's classify the angle. Right, acute, obtuse, right, or straight. Are you ready, Hussein?
Yes, I'm ready. The super of math related.
Yeah, the
Is
power
related.
of math. Great. The superpower of math. Okay, so we have here 127 degrees. What do you think about it? Okay, answer me and then classify your answer.
Okay, it is obtuse because it is a big line, and the line that's like this, it will be.
No,
So it
forget
will
about the lines. Forget about the lines. Give me why. Give me the reason that why you said it's obtuse with numbers. Okay?
Because
the number here is 27. The measure of this angle is 127 degrees. So can you give me the reason you choose obtuse?
Because as we learned before, the angle of obtuse is a big, like this is big, so big. So
Yeah, great.
it will be obtuse.
Okay, what about the number
Because
127? Okay, let me ask you a question. 127 is greater than 90 or smaller than 90?
it is greater.
Okay, I will ask you another question. 127 greater than 180 or smaller than 180?
Smaller than 180.
So 127 is between 90 and 180, right?
Right.
And that's the definition of our obtuse angle, right? As I said
Yeah,
before,
right.
yeah, as I said before, the obtuse angle should be greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's why we call it obtuse angle.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Hussein. You're super genius.
You're
Okay, what about
welcome.
Rakan Ala?
Yes.
Okay, Rakan, the next one, number 7. Can you classify this angle for me, please?
It's right.
Why?
Because it has a square corner.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much, Rakan. Keep it up, man. Okay, what about the detective of math?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what about number 8?
Number
We
8,
have
I will.
27 degrees. The measure of this angle, 27 degrees. So what do you think?
The angle is actually acute
Why?
because it's 37 degrees.
What?
Because it's 37 degrees.
No, I don't think so. Okay, I think Muhammad Hussein al-Dajani can help. Can you give me why this angle is acute? Muhammad Hussein al-Dajani? Raise your voice. I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you.
I will tell you why it is acute. It is
Okay.
acute because it's a little. It has this. It's not like the obtuse a big.
Yeah. It's a small angle. Yeah. I agree. But can you tell me about the number? What do you think about the number, the measure of it? So the measure of this angle is 37 degrees. What do you think
Yes.
about it?
I think that the gap here, its total is 37, and the when you come to this triangle.
Yeah, it is small. Yeah, I know. Okay, let me ask another one. Thank you so much, Muhammad Hassan, Muhammad Hussein Dajani. Okay, who can help, guys? Come on. Okay, Fahd. Okay, Fahd can help me.
It is 73. It is accurate.
It's 37, not 73.
The abbot is 37. It's accurate because the accurate is greater than 0 and what's the name?
Less than?
Yeah, less than 90.
Excellent. So we have 37 greater than 0 and less than 90. That's why we called it acute angle. Thank you so much, Fahd. Great job, man. Okay, the next one, the last one. I think Ali Nabil Misiri can help here.
Yeah, teacher, the answer Fat said it, this one I want to say.
What?
See, when Fat said number 8, I want to say it. Yeah, this one time. This is what I want to say.
Okay, what about number 9? Can you answer me with number 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's straight.
Yeah, because we have 180. Why it's straight?
1 minute. because yeah, it's the straight angle. It's from 180 to 180. It's not more.
It's 180, my dear. It's just
Yeah,
180. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Can be more or
180
less.
degrees, and it forms a straight line, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be more or less
Yeah,
than
great.
180.
Yeah, great. Okay, guys, that's our lesson for today. And don't forget to check your homework on Think Central. And that's it.
Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. See you Sunday, inshallah. Happy weekend. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.